Game of the season. Game of the season. There is so much to unpack. I had to bring myself some apple juice. Game of this like the it's funny. Before we talked about the game, I said that this probably is the best domestic rivalry that exists in terms of the two best teams in a given league. I think that this is probably no, this is the best domestic rivalry that exists. And the way both teams played and the way that they applied themselves was absolutely insane. It was absolutely, completely, supremely insane. Pep is a psychopath. That is candidate for goal of the season. And I think Milner deserved to be sent off. Let's talk about it. So I will send out the link to you guys. Basically, I will send out the link to you guys because I want more guys to join and everything. Because I think, and Hassan, I know I will send you the link, but don't worry, I will send you the link. But I just want to first, because I need to get my thoughts out first, and then I will send the link out for other guys to come in and just give the reaction to game of the season. If we're looking at this game overall, Man City were the better team. I felt Man City controlled large parts of the game and they controlled the majority of the game. Pep, I feel, has finally sort of figured out his weaknesses against Klopp. Because not that they were finding chances and opportunities, it's how good they were defensively and how quiet they made Liverpool. But football is a crazy thing. And because football is so predictable, that's why we love the sport so much. Liverpool pretty much had a smash and grab. Like, Liverpool scored those goals against the run of play. City were in total control, complete control. They had them in. All it takes, in the blink of an eye, just in the blink of an eye, things can just change. We have to have a conversation about Salah. We have to have a conversation about Salah. We have to have a conversation about Salah. He's tier 1 now. I did it. He's tier 1. He's tier 1. He's tier 1. He's tier 1. Because I still don't agree with him being joint man of the match with Foden, but this is what great players do. Great players say what's up when money time comes. Great players say what's up when the check comes in. That's why it's called La. Because La, he had a pretty quiet game because City did an amazing job on him. Like Diaz, Rodri, we'll get Rodri. There's so much stuff to unpack in this ball, just because there's so much stuff to unpack. But City did an amazing job because Pep learns that don't give these guys space. If you allow these guys to run, they are going to screw us. They're going to screw us over. They're going to pimp smack us. We have to control the narrative. But specifically, we've got to ensure the ball doesn't come to their key guys. So every time Salah or Mane had the ball, boom. Salah had the ball, boom. They stepped up. They didn't even allow them to breathe. They didn't allow them to get into transition. They didn't allow them to face them. They forced them to play with their backs to goal, and they won. The swiftness with which City won the ball back was money. It was money. But football is a crazy thing. Because first of all, that pass to Mane was a quality pass. And again, it was against run of play because when Salah made that pass, City controlled the narrative. So I was like, man, how are Liverpool going to score? But just in the blink of an eye, quality ball from Salah, great run by Mane. And Mane, who's been struggling this season, that was a quality niche. That was a quality niche. But I think, you see, Grealish, Villa finessed them. Let's keep it real. Aston Villa finessed Man City. 100%. Because Grealish is worth 30 mil. If you push me, maybe 40. If you push me, maybe 40. Because my thing is that people say, oh, you're anti... I'm not anti-English. Grealish is overrated. Foden is that dude. Because for me, Foden was man of the match. There were very good performances, but if I had to pick one, Foden was man of the match because that guy, he was money. Foden was 100% money, so he did that. He did that. Because that was a quality goal. And that goal rounded off what was an amazing performance. And I think for me, City didn't deserve to go a goal down. But football is harsh. You don't get what you think you deserve. You get what you deserve. So when Foden scored, I said, no, City, they deserve to get back in the game. So at 1-1, I felt City would go ahead and make it 2-1 because I felt that City were the better team. So I just thought that one goal was a smash and grab. When Salah scored that G, there's a thing called picture-in-picture mode. So I had the screen small as I was tweeting. So I saw the goal in real time in small because I like, wait, what the hell just happened? So when I then went in again and I looked at the replay, guys, if you're looking for Laporte, if you're looking for Emerick Jeremiah Laporte, he's returned back to his mother's womb. And Salah personally, Dr. Mohamed Salah Esquire personally reattached the umbilical cord. Laporte went, he went that way. Basically, exit stage left. Salah made Laporte's exit stage left. Exit stage left because the amount of dimensions, because it's the first touch, it's the shimmy, yeah, giving the mic so I can take it away that he did on Laporte, and the finish with his weaker foot. That's candidate for goal of the season. And I think when you just look at the quality of that goal, we have to have a conversation about this man. Because that's not a tap-in. That's not a penalty. That's a real G. And this guy has been a consistent goal scorer for Liverpool. And what I think that you have to have a talk about him is that he was doing this last season when Mane was a Class B brick. Firmino was a non-entity. Jota was injured. Fabinho and some dude called whatever his name is was playing in defense. So he was still doing this under duress. Because without Salah, Liverpool comes 6th or 7th last season. So, and we're gonna have it in the hangout. We need it because he's tier 1. I have to make him tier 1. He's moved up to tier 1 right now. Do we need to have another serious conversation as to where we put Salah? Because I said that Salah's goal scoring right now should be compared with Cristiano and Messi, and people attacked me and said, "Oh, you're so reactionary. How dare?" Stop. We need to stop treating Cristiano and Messi like these super demigods or whatsoever. They're amazing. They're cool. They're not untouchable. They're not perfect. And I think that, I told you, I've got a new hashtag. Hashtag honesty. Hashtag honesty. It's now time to be real. What Salah is doing, and the key thing is Dodd. I need to, what is Messi and Cristiano's Dodd? Because Salah's Dodd was last season. He had no help. Zero help. Liverpool were ravaged that African season. They were in free fall. And he still managed to say, what's up? So we need to have a real conversation as to in 20. I'm not talking about. See, for me, you see, whenever people say these things, they're like, oh, but Christian Messi, look at what they've done. I don't care about the past. I'm about the present. The present as is right now. Do we need to have a conversation about Salah and where he lies right now within the rankings? Based on what he does in his role for his team and how consistently he does it. Messi is still struggling with PSG. I'm sorry, as of right now, Salah is a better performer than Messi. As of right now. Of course, things will change, but Messi is still figuring out with the PSG. Cristiano, he's still doing his thing with United. And he scored that winning goal again. So Cristiano is still doing his thing. But my thing, though, is the quality of the goal. Guys, that's it. That's a G. That's a G. It's a G. I mean, it's a G. Sorry. I can't say it. See, I'll try. I can't say it. That's a G. That's a G. That's a G. It's a G. It's a G. I said, so this is the home of football analysis. So I'm not here to be tribal I'm here to be real. My passion is football. My passion is footballing truth. So I've changed. This is not hashtag honesty. Salah has been doing this for too long to ignore. So City came back and De Bruyne got that G. And at 2-2, I was like, bloody hell. And if you would have thought of who would have gotten back into the game, it would have been Man City. Because I still feel looking at the context of the entire game, City with the better team. As much as we praise attacking plays, we have to praise defensive plays because my annoyance with football is we are too focused on attackers. Whereas that anybody who has a passion for the sport like I do, every single role matters, every single position matters. You will not see a better block this season than what Rodri did on Fabinho. Fabinho was staring at an open goal. An open goal. And Rodri made the mother of all blocks. Let's just keep it sec. He made the mother of all blocks. That block was insane. In freaking sane. But I want to talk about Pep. You see, nothing pleases me more than when Pep is pissed off. One of the few joys I have in my life is to see Pep get really pissed because I just find it hilarious. It's funny. Milner deserved to be sent off. That was the second yellow. Because obviously, whenever a guy gets a yellow, you want to try and keep 11-11, give a guy a leeway. Bernardo Silva, who's twice the player that Grealish is, that guy was on a run. If Milner doesn't make that challenge, Bernardo Silva was home free and was probably like on a 2-on-2 or 3-on-3. So that cynical foul stopped a potential break for Man City. So as fun as it was to see Pep angry, you can actually understand because Milner should have gotten sent off. If Milner gets sent off, City win the game. Because the game, City were controlling the game to such a degree, 11-11. If Milner gets sent off at that time, City win the game. So that was a huge move in the game. And what if this is 2018 all over again? What if Liverpool win the league by 1 point? Pep will be like, my God, man, if Milner was sent off, which he should have been, this could have been the difference maker. Now, it's unlikely that it'll be a 1 point or so forth, but those could have been valuable 2 points at City. Because if you're Man City, you should be pissed off. Because based on how City played for the whole game, I felt that they should have won. But that's not how football works. Football doesn't work in the sense of, I should have known. Did you or did you not? All that matters in football is what the final scoreline is. So it's not about what you think you deserve, it's what you deserve. You get what you deserve, not what you think you deserve. And for Liverpool, they were clinical. They struggled on the game, City controlled the game, but Liverpool, when those chances arrived, they took them because City had a lot of chances. But for Liverpool, the chance that Liverpool had, they took those chances and they did what they had to do because at the end of the day, it's about winning the game. It's not about trying to win it's about how do we win the game. But for me, I think this game, you know what this game showed? I'll tell you what this game showed. City are the strongest team in the league. City are the strongest team in the league. But as long as Liverpool have Salah, they will be neck and neck with Man City. I think Salah is proving to be a vital component for Liverpool. Very vital. So as long as Liverpool have Salah, City will never be able to get rid of them because I think as good as City are as a team, they don't have Salah. Because Salah is... You always need one of those dudes. Because you can have your team, Van Dijk is super important, Beckham made some huge saves and so forth. But when you have a guy that can do what he did for that second goal, because you need one of those, especially when you're in a tight game or a tough game, you need a guy just to say what's up. You need a guy just to live. You need a guy to say, you know what? Let's live. Let's live. So, because you see, now, if you're Chelsea, take heed. If you're Chelsea, take heed. This is the level. Because we said that after the Chelsea post-match that, so Chelsea, if you want to win the league, this is the level of football you have to roll with. this is the level of performance that you have to roll with Man City. This level of clinical quality you have to roll with Liverpool. If you're not clinical, and if you don't have that first to 90 minutes concentration, you can't do what City and Liverpool do. So for Chelsea, you're now seeing the benchmark, because the benchmark is high. And Chelsea, if you don't, Chelsea right now, they know what Liverpool and City are doing right now. Although Chelsea can say to themselves that, you know what, against 10 men, head Liverpool to 1-1. But the way that Chelsea are playing now is suspect, man. But I still feel that if you're City played a great game. Actually, this is hashtag honesty. City played a great game. Pep, I think, has learned so much from getting pimp smacked by Klopp for several years. And I think that the way that he worked defensively, the guys without the ball, and the way they moved the ball around, City looked really good. And I think if you're City, you would feel that we should have won this game. You feel like you should have won this game. And that's why Pep... did you see Pep's reaction when De Bruyne scored? He was like, yeah. Because he was so pissed, because I understand that reaction. Because that reaction is out of frustration. That is like, you try to take this from us. You try to take this from us, man. But it will be, unless the game at the Etihad test pops off, it's going to be hard to see a better, like UCL is different. It's going to be hard to see a better domestic game than this. It's going to be hard. Like this was like till the 94th minute, guys were having chance after chance. So no, this was a really, 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 really good game. This is a really, really good game. So guys, man, remember my Christmas. Drop a like, guys. Drop a like for your boy. If you're new, subscribe. This is the Home of Football Analysis. This is Home of Football Analysis. We're crazy. We're psycho here. Drop a like if you want. Remember, tonight, 10:30, we have a hangover. We're going to go deep into this, man. So let me bring in some guys up in this piece, man. So, your boy Hassan, I've sent you the link, bro. So if there are any City fans that want to join on, say what's up. I may send the link out publicly, but I've sent the link out to some Liverpool guys. So if there are any City fans who want to join and give a City perspective, send me a DM on Twitter. All right. I think your boy is up in here, man. All right. Where we at? Hassan.
What up, bro? What up?
Yo,
bro.
What a game.
What a game.
What a crazy game, man. I mean, it's like, bro, basically, talk to me. Reaction, from the Liverpool perspective, talk to me.
Man, the first half, City were beating us up, bro. They were eating us alive. I mean, Bernardo Silva, man, I don't know why people don't rate him. This guy, I remember from his 18-19 season, where Sterling won the Young Player of the Year. I think he was the best City player that year. This guy was looking good in the midfield, man. We could not tackle him. He was just running through our midfield, jumping from our midfield. Foden, man, Foden.
And you know, I always say that I don't want to hear about Grealish. Like people say, Bernardo Silva is a much better player.
Yeah, he's far better. Grealish, bro, just overrated. It's our last when he got subbed off, you know. Bro, useless. Yeah, for City, first off, they cooked us. Foden, man, that guy's a player. He caused Milner some problems, man. He caused Milner some problems. And on the red card,
be real.
Yeah, but listen, it was a foul. It was a foul, and when Milner got away with it, I was like, wow. I don't know how he got away with it, bro. But obviously, I wasn't complaining. But if you gave a second yellow, I couldn't complain. But yeah, now onto the second half. Mo Salah, man. I'm running out of words to describe Mo Salah hatage. I'm running out of words. I mean, he's not just a goal scorer. He saw the first goal when he skipped past Cancelo.
Quality ball to Mane.
To Mane. And Mane, El Dio showed up. Finally, that was just for that second, that was El Dio. That wasn't Mane. So that was a quality G for Mane. And that second goal, Bernardo Silva and Laporte, I don't know where they're at.
No. What he did to Silva was that's because I said again, that's an amazing first touch. And that's the beauty of the first touch. Laporte is currently in his mother's womb. He sends Laporte, he sent him to Las Vegas, bro. He sent him to Las Vegas to go and bet on money because he took him out of the beginning. And the key thing is the weaker foot as well.
Yeah, the weak foot,
which he
rarely uses. So that was a quality. But when he scored that, I started screaming, bro. But after he scored that, City controlled the game again. Most of the game, City were a better team. For most of the game, City were.
See, from me, I think that's what I want to hear from any Liverpool fan. If you're being fair, you have to say that City were the better team.
100%.
Like
every time they got the ball, they looked dangerous.
How clinical they are, because and that's basically football is harsh.
Yeah,
Liverpool could have won the game because you don't win a game by just being the better team. You win a game by scoring more goals than the opponent. you know. So my thing is City were the better team, but you could have easily have lost the game because all that matters is do we score more goals than you? And that's the whole thing. But if you just look at who played better, even if that doesn't mean much. City had a very good game, but just a look, man. Liverpool, those two opportunities, clinical, man.
Yeah, and that block from Rodri, that was.
Because people are saying, this is people who have maybe not played football. People say, Fabinho should have taken his first time. If you were in Fabinho's body, you have no idea that Rodri is coming through. Because when you just saw open goal, you have so much space. It's an open goal. You're like, bro, let me make sure and everything. Let me not take it first time and just miss it. So Rodri, that was an almighty freaking block that he got on that dude.
Yeah, that was clutch, man. That was clutch. But overall, that was a quality game, man. Quality game. Our defense was a bit lacking today. City's as well. I don't know, 2 goals. It was a bit lacking, a bit open, but. That was real football, HS. None of that terrorist Tuchel football. That was real football. And shout out to Pep, who was having a meltdown. I loved it.
No, man. I love his meltdowns, man. Let me take some of these doors, man. So from your boy Amos Kim, man, thank you for the dog, man. It says that Messi won more points for Barcelona than with his goals and assists than Salah in 2021 with no help. Did Barcelona have the amount of injuries that Liverpool had? They didn't. Liverpool's team and squad was ravaged. Totally, were Barcelona missing? I know their defense is trash, but still, were Barcelona missing their 3 first choice central defenders and their prime attacking transfer that they got? No.
And did Messi score in a big game? This is a big game for him.
No, this is a big. So your boy Casey, man, thank you for the up. Liverpool good attack, issues in midfield. Verratti tore apart the City midfield, but Liverpool couldn't sniff the ball. Claire Milner read. Serie said Salah over Benzema. See, I say no.
Why not? Yeah.
I say no, but you can have a conversation. You can have a conversation. It's like, you can have it. I will still say Benzema is better. Overall, I will still say that Benzema is better, but you can definitely have a conversation, bro. You can definitely have a conversation. Wait, let me get this. Where are we at? From your boy William Kawavish, man. Thank you for the dog, William, man. It says that shout outs to Foden. Quality strike, but Salah has to do 25 to life. The way he killed Laporta took his soul. R.I.P. Laporta, he was a loving family man. He was a brother, his son, and he'll be missed. Oh, no. He crucified him. He absolutely, basically, he should be doing 25 to life in San Quentin. That was it. What he did was illegal. Literally, Laporta was like, yo. He went to New York. Your boy Slash said, no, he didn't miss.
Yeah, the block.
He didn't miss. No, it wasn't. You see, people will not say, oh, my Fabinho shot. That was an amazing block.
Rodri teleported.
Yeah, from where Rodri was to get there, that was an amazing block. You have to give him an amazing block. My boy Dajo RF, man, thank you for the dog, man. Rodri is getting a business degree while playing top-level football. Oh, wow. #Dod. Yes. He also saved Man City today, man. Wow. No. That was a super, super save, man. Absolutely amazing. It was a game of 2 halves. No, it wasn't. City controlled most of the game.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a game of 2 halves.
Game was City, 70%,
yeah. Grealish season. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me about your boys, Man City, man.
And change our name.
Look, Grealish, I mean, I've been telling people he's a very passive player. He's not for me, he's not a direct enough player for City. I feel like he should be a midfielder, and then Foden should be left wing, because I feel like Foden has that.
But do you think you overpaid for Grealish?
Definitely, yeah. I feel like we should have gotten a striker, but the board, man, they totally bottled it. Like I don't know why we didn't get a striker. It's like everyone knew Aguero was gonna leave, his last season and stuff. But yeah, I mean, for most of it,
no, but look, I mean, are you frustrated that you didn't win a game in which you were the better team? Because you were the better team. So are you frustrated, or do you say, hey man, shout out to Liverpool taking their 2 chances?
I feel like I don't know. I'm not too frustrated because first, we don't really win at Anfield. And second, like, I realize that since we don't really have a striker, we're not going to, I don't know. Like, Foden had those chances in the first half, but, I mean, I don't know. I'm just shocked that we came back, actually, because I thought, like, after they scored, I was like, oh, they're just going to score, like, 2 more. And then the game
no. Even when Liverpool scored, I still felt that City were in the game because they played too well. Hence, I was like, oh no, this game. Like I thought it was going to be 3-2. I thought that someone's going to score a third, either City or Liverpool, man. From your boy, Emin, man. Emin says, Foden great, Rodri block. Salah has to be chief Oga. No, relax. He is stay one.
I think Salah's top.
Don't worry, soon we'll get there soon.
Like Salah deserves to be tier 1. From Kwesi Freeman, thank you for the dog, man. Kwesi Freeman says, Grealish, what City needed to be a complete squad? Oh, sorry. So I think it says Grealish is what City needed to be a complete squad. City needed a net poacher, creative winger with little finishing. Grealish is a white Sterling. God damn. Kwesi Freeman again says, card or no card, Grealish has got to chill with the flopping. Did you see him almost give himself a concussion landing on his head?
Yeah.
Triple H pedigree flop. Yeah, no, look, I mean, Grealish is a good player. He is a quality player. He's just not that good. Like for me, Grealish is like a poor man's Griezmann.
That's harsh.
No.
He's the side chick. What side chick?
He's an appendage. He's just here to supplement. Like he's the side chick to the side chick.
Yeah.
He's the side chick to the side chick. William Kowavich, man, thank you for the dog. William Kowavich says, I want to apologize to Salah. I thought he was a once-in-a wonder. He's a real G. Yeah. The way he finished Natsa's team, my God, it's like watching Prime Zad. Relax.
Better than Prime Zad. Stop, man. Better than Prime Zad.
My boy Osasuna, man. Osasuna says LSG. Osasuna says LSG, Real, Bayern trying to be a bigger break than FCB. Oh wow. That's look. I mean, no. FCB, their brickness is on a whole other level. It's on a whole other level. From your boy, I'm coming back. Sorry.
Salah is clear.
Yeah, he's so good, man. Like after today, man.
It's about time we got respect, man. Come on, man. Oh man.
I've never seen even hasn't even ever performed this year. I've never seen Hazard perform this year.
He's a Europa League player, man. Europa League dad.
So, what's it called? So Dennis Ball says Laporte got lubricated. Oh no.
Yeah,
bro. Salah, he messed him up. He messed him up completely. Osasuna says that Real lost to a job and a language in the same week. God damn. But did you see Hazard's goal though? Hazard's goal was amazing, man. So shout out to that goal that Hazard scored.
So shameless.
What's it called? TJ, talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Your thoughts, bro. Your thoughts. Talk to me.
Kind of frustrated. I thought we should have won that game because in the first half, especially in the first half, we had so many chances, and like both of the goals came against freedom of play as well. But at the end of the day, and the Milner, he should be sent off. He definitely should be sent off.
Oh no, he should be. No. And that was a turning point. I think any Liverpool fan, you have to agree that you got away with one, man, because for sure, 100%. Yeah, like Milner should have been sent off, man. 100%. Milner should be percent of 100%. Your boy Kippy Realman says that. Thank you for the dub. Salah has won Puskas for a goal worse than today. Best goal of the year. Let's see how the year plays out. Let's see how the year plays out. Let's see. For me, we don't know what other goals. Hence why I said that is already the candidate for goal of the season. Now, there may be better goals that are scored because we still have a long. Now, if you think of the year, at the moment, that's probably goal of the year. At the moment, that's probably goal of the year. But let's see what happens in October, November, December. But as of right now, yeah, that's his goal of the year. Because that was a stupid goal, man. From your boy, Real Giannis. Thank you for the dub. Incredible as a neutral. It was a phenomenal show. Bro, you need to be fair. EPL is head and shoulders above any league in the world. Salah, oh my God. You see, now this is being reactionary. All because...
Oh, that's facts. It's facts.
No, it's not. This was an amazing game. But what about the other games in the Premier League? So you can't just take this one game and say, oh my God, the Premier League is... No. Like I said before this game even started that the best kind of rivalry in terms of quality of the teams is City and Liverpool right now. Because Barca, Real Madrid are going through a rebuild. PSG have no rivals. Bayern have no rivals. And the Serie and the teams are really pop up right now. So in terms of the quality of the teams within the domestic league, Liverpool and City, they're popping off right now. But that doesn't mean that the league as a whole is now the best league in the world. But this was an amazing game.
Tell me what league is better.
In terms of what though?
Tell me what league is better.
What?
He said what league is better? What league is better?
It depends what criteria you're using. If you're using for
Premier League is the best.
Nah, you got teams that Burnley, bro. Come on.
If you're looking for the quality of players, La Liga, quality of individual players, top to bottom, La Liga. If you're now looking for excitement, Serie is almost every game in Serie is exciting. You know, if you're not looking for the narratives and like entertainment and the storylines, Premier League.
But I rate.
So Brand says that Salah is Liverpool's best player. No discussion.
Yeah, right now, of course.
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but I think he might be saying like overall. I mean, it's basically, let's see what. For me, Salah is already in the conversation as Liverpool's greatest player. He's in the conversation already.
What,
now, let's see.
What do you mean Premier League? Obviously, we ain't watched the people in the 80s and that. So
yeah, Keegan
Hassan. Look. I mean,
they won CLs, man. They won multiple CLs.
Like, come on, he's already done too much. The guy has already done too much, man. So it's come on.
I agree. Once he retires, he'll be Liverpool's best Premier League player ever, or probably even discussion for the best ever player.
No. I mean, and my thing is that.
I love Gerrard, but
if he earns more CLs, more trophies, more things, and so forth, it could be a very, very different situation for your boy. Your boy will come up and say that. Fun fact: Chalobah has more goals than the 75 million, aka the missing piece, aka what Ole needs to challenge Jadon Sancho with less appearances. Sancho has made his debut. Sancho finally made his debut against in the last game. So that's good though. That's good. And saying from what guys were saying about Sancho, I'm just saying he's looking a bit tricky, bro. He's looking a bit tricky. Let me come back to you, Hassan. Wait, Hassan. Do you still feel? I mean, this was probably one of those in terms of the last games that City and Liverpool have played. I think this is one of the games which City were very, very dominant, despite it being 2-2. Do you still feel that Liverpool can still see City at the end of the season? Or does it show that come January, Liverpool have to make a few signings, or at least one signing in January?
Well, I still think we need to sign players. I still think we need like another midfielder and another attack would be nice. Once Salah, if Salah, gets like injury for like 1-2 games, you need someone to come in there. That'd be nice, but still, I still think we could win the league. I still think dropping points against City is not to be embarrassed about. And against Chelsea, that's two of the best teams in the league. But absolutely, we can challenge for the league. I still think we'll win it, but City will be right up there. Innit? City.
So you're saying that you still believe that you will win the league?
Oh yeah, I'm confident, man. I'm barring like Salah gets injured or Van Dijk gets injured or Alisson. Or even Alisson, we won the league. We got injured for like 10 games. So apart from major injuries, we can win the league. It'll be close. It'll be really close. Because City has a good squad depth in it, so they can switch her out for the league. But I want that CL though, HH. I want that CL.
What's it called? Grealish season, man. So, despite this being a game that you guys should have won, man, do you still feel that you guys are still the clear favorites? Because I still believe that City are the clear favorites. Liverpool,
we're not,
because United are on BS. Talk to me.
We're not clear favorites. We messed up by not getting a striker. If we had a striker, we would be clear favorites. I think we would have even won this game more comfortably, but because we don't have a striker, it's kind of like Chelsea, Liverpool, United. They need to get rid of Ole first, but I think it's between these three, like Chelsea, Liverpool, and us. I'm not saying we can't win it, but it's like, I don't know. Like on another day, I feel like we would have lost this game.
So if you say that you can't win the league, who do you then believe that can win the league ahead of you then?
Probably Liverpool. I think people are with Chelsea. Chelsea is good, but I think it's Tuchel's first season, and I think Chelsea need better attackers. Like Ziyech, I don't trust him. Mount, I mean, all right. Werner, Brick. Like there's too many inconsistent attackers. I think they need a direct winger and a creative midfielder. But I think Liverpool actually could win the league if it's not us. But Chelsea, I mean, maybe. But it's only Tuchel's first season, so like we'll see. But
your boy TJ, man, are you still confident that your boys can take home that dub in the EPL? And do you believe that Liverpool are gonna be your closest challengers?
Yeah, probably Liverpool and Chelsea. But I think Liverpool will win the league ahead of us because of the fact we don't have a striker. Like, I don't think it's sustainable over a season, because it was the same situation in the 1920 season where we didn't buy a centre back and just caught up to it.
Okay, all right, okay. So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna open this up for guys. So anybody who wants to join in on this one, for the last 20 minutes, man, I'll open this up for people, man. Running on the post match. So all right. So anybody who wants to join in on the post match, man, I've put out the link. If you want to join in on the post match, I've put out the link in there. So last 20 minutes, if you want to have your say for this whole Liverpool City thing, I've put out the StreamYard link for anybody who wants to join up, man.
Yo, really quickly, what's your thoughts on Sterling? Because man, I don't know.
He was good today. He came on.
He was good today.
Wait, okay. Thoughts on Sterling pertaining to what specifically?
Just like, I don't know. He had such a good Euros, but then like for the league, like he hasn't really like shown up. So it's like it's just kind of weird.
I think players go through these kinds of things, man, and I think that players come in and out of form, and I just think that he's just become out of form. Although when he came on, he was actually looking pretty dangerous. Like there was like you saw that thing where like he sort of was able to, he just drifted past a few players, like dribbled past a few players, and then was on the threat. So my thing is that maybe he just needs to get his confidence back, because I can always trade it back to moments. When he missed our open goal against Lyon.
Yeah.
Ever since then, and I think that can I mean like it's just real. I'm not joking. Like those can really affect you. Having those situations where you miss such like a clear opportunity like that can really affect you. So I think that's messed him up. He's going through just like a mental kind of crisis, like a crisis of confidence. But I just think that if he just you allow him just to play a little bit more and so forth, he can just gain his confidence a bit, then he can say what's up. Your boy Real Jennings says that closest league in terms of quality is Serie, but still the quality of players in the EPL are much better than any other league in the world. I mean, you may say that though, but my thing is that just from watching the leagues and so forth, man, I just think that you say that the EPL is the best. And you know what I always put it to is how well does the league do in the Champions League and the Europa League? That is always the test. Because how well do they do in the Europa League, Champions League, and so forth? And it can be a bit iffy. Your boy John, talk to me, man.
I hate it. I got a bounce, yeah. Peace.
Peace out. John, talk to me, man, about the game.
The same thing I was saying yesterday. Liverpool have no midfield. The midfield is weak. And the same thing that Van Dijk, he tried to do the same play all game, trying to stretch the ball all the way to Salah. That won't work on us. Because Pep had learned that, and I seen that this the only way they could beat us really is Salah get a through ball from Van Dijk. But
Okay.
it really was a yellow. He should have been sent off. It should have been sent off. Milner should have been sent off, and we should have won that game.
Oh no!
But Grealish, they robbed us.
I couldn't agree that. Yeah, Milner 100% should have been sent off. Your boy Abdallah. So Abdallah, who do you support, bro?
Chelsea, bro.
Oh, okay, Chelsea, bro. Okay, so what? So thoughts on this game, man? Did City deserve to win? Did Liverpool deserve to win? Talk to me.
Well, if you base it on the first half and the amount of chances City created, you probably have to say yes. The only thing is that what was it? They didn't look too clinical. What was it? Bernardo Silva was insane. I do think that Milner probably should have got sent off because
for sure.
That was the second yellow, and yeah, they just I don't know, maybe it could have gone either way, to be honest, because in the second half, Liverpool, in credit to them, they were creating a bit more chances and looked like they had a bit more cutting edge. So on the overall balance of play, you can't really say one team outright deserved to win it. So yeah, a draw was probably
but if we're being real, and you look over the 90 minutes, you have to admit that City were the better team.
No,
like Liverpool were more clinical, but let's just say that who controlled the game, who created the most chances, and who sort of controlled the narrative of the match for the large part. I have to say it was Man City. Like, for me, I always say that, look, even if City were the better team, there's no such thing as a team deserves to win. Whoever deserves to win is the team who scored more goals than the other team. That's just what it is. But if I just say that who played better, yeah, I just mean that City controlled most of that game and they were the better team.
Yeah, I can agree with that, and that's probably why I'd say that they deserve to win. Although it did take a bit of individual brilliance from Mo Salah to for that goal, and he almost did the Messi against Bayern, except the man didn't fall on his bunda. So
no. He sent him to it, but he sent him to Mexico though. He sent Laporte to Mexico. He left him to Mexico. So look, as a Chelsea fan, you're looking at this whole stuff. Do you still believe that Chelsea can match the level of these dudes? Because this is now the level that these guys are showing. Do you feel that they can match the levels of these dudes?
Well, there's one argument for it, is that we currently are in possession of this right now. So let's just put some prop up there.
The UCL, not the CCL. That's a UCL. You losers, man. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, the European Cup and that. But no, see, the problem is that so many of our attackers need to pattern up. Hakim Ziyech, a player that I thought was really good.
He's finished, bro. He's finished.
He's finished.
Havertz, to be fair, in Havertz's defense, his performances last few games haven't been great, but before then he was actually quite good. And I've always said about Havertz, if he just improves a few things in his game, like his final pass and his hold-up play and his decision-making a little bit, then for me he's going right to the very top because he's that talented for me. Same with Christian Pulisic, decision-making and injuries. So yeah, if we can get them all fit together, their decision-making is there, and if their focus is scoring a few goals, just let these guys play their game. And if we start being a bit more fluid in our attack, then yeah, we can definitely win this league.
All right. What's it called? Shout out to your boy, William Kowavich, man, who says, imagine supporting LSG. Could never be me. Grealish to Man City might have to be investigated by the FBI for fraud. FC Barcelona losing. This is what happens when you cheat. And yes, I'm still upset. Oh no. I mean, as I said again, I will never give them that honor and give. That game was full on cheats. And yeah, Villa should be brought up on charges because Villa finessed City for 100. Basically, they should. Yeah, you literally finessed the entire club for 100 mil. There is no chance in hell that dude right there called Grealish is worth 100 mil. That is a complete for gazing.
Wasn't it a release clause though?
Wait,
it was a release clause.
Actually, wait, let me come to your boy Rob. So Rob, thoughts on the game?
Well, I thought that City were a much better team, but Salah individual brilliance came through, and basically draw the game for Liverpool.
So overall, who do you think deserved to win, or do you think that 2-2 was a fair result?
Well, I thought that Man City was the better team, but in the end, I think that because of Salah, I think a draw was a fair result.
Suleiman, man, talk to me, man. Thoughts on the game, man.
Yeah, I mean, people have been mentioning Mohamed Salah's name, and I completely agree. What a performance by him! He got a goal, amazing goal. He got, I think he did get the assist for Mane, right?
He got the assist. Yeah, he was the assist.
So yeah, what an incredible performance. And Laporta, I'm sorry, man, that was just. You hate to see that happen.
He packed his bags for Mexico. He got sent to.
As for Fabinho, I don't think it was a miss. I wouldn't consider it a miss.
No, it's not a miss. It's a block.
Yeah, it was an incredible block from Rodri. So I'd say it was a fair 2-2.
But also, you have to agree. So do you agree that Milner deserved a second yellow?
Yeah, I was surprised that he didn't get a second yellow, to be fair. But I mean, I think it was hilarious watching Pep. So.
No. Look, it was too funny, man. It was way too funny. It was way too funny, man.
But the thing is, no matter how much you control a game, you still have to take like advantage of what you create. And I think if you don't take advantage, then I mean they're gonna come back and haunt you for it. So yeah.
All right. What's it called? Okay, Cole. Talk to me about the game. Thoughts on the game, Cole.
Okay, yeah. Nagelsmann is nowhere near top 5 managers in the world. HH. People.
All right. What's it called? Roddy says, how often do big money transfers succeed? Really? Cristiano was a huge big money transfer. He succeeded. Bale was a big money transfer. He succeeded. So there are times when it succeeds and there are times when it doesn't succeed. But like in the terms of Bale, in terms of Cristiano and so forth, these guys, can say what's up. These guys 100% can say what's up, man. So, but look, man, I mean, look, I said again. Sasuna, is your mic working, bro?
Yes, it is.
Talk to me about the game, man. Talk to me about the game.
The first half, I fell asleep.
Okay.
That tends to be a pattern with Liverpool Man City. Last season in the 1-1, I also fell asleep. Might also just be the fact that I'm tired, but I've woke up in the second half, and it's a good thing I did, because that was a fantastic second half. Easily the best half of football I've seen this season. I think, City played better, but City, they always play better. Let's just say, that's their thing. We'll play better than the opponent, and they just make it a numbers game of, if we take X many shots more than you, there's an X amount of more chance that we win, right? So I think this numbers game, it doesn't always work for them, and that's why today it didn't work, because Salah is a player for Liverpool and he doesn't play for Man City. Imagine what this Man City team would be if Cristiano had actually signed.
You see, now you're talking the real talk now, because my thing is, because again, it goes back to what we were saying before. People say, City won the league pretty much with this team last season. Yeah, they did, but Chelsea had a tyrant for half the season. Liverpool were missing 3 key players in their squad. United didn't have Cristiano or Sancho or Varane. So opposition was much weaker. United now have Cristiano, Sancho and Varane. Chelsea now have Lukaku and a much better manager Tuchel from the start of the season, and Liverpool now have.
The reason that Man City won the league last season is because Man City is the only team that knows what it is to play in an empty stadium, and so they're used to it.
I mean, look, that's okay. That was a low blow. But my thing though is even beyond that, I just still feel that City, you winning that last season doesn't mean you winning it. I still think that, based off City's recent performances, I still think that City are the strongest team in the league. And I think that City are now playing really, really well now. Like, let's keep it real. City are playing really, really well now. But this isn't a 7-game season, it's a 38-game season.
Exactly.
And will they be able to keep up? Will they be able to still get away without having a clinical finisher?
Nope.
Because as you said, if they had a clinic, if they had Cristiano, they win this game.
No, if they had Cristiano, the league is done, right? But here's the thing.
The league is done.
I thought that at the beginning of the season, City would struggle. I predicted them. If I made a Premier League table, I would have put them 4th, right? I had Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2, Man U 3, Man City 4. I might be wrong. They're playing very well, and the win against Chelsea was the biggest shock for me. But I still think this is going to run out. You can play all the good football you want. You need someone to score. Like, all of these guys. Phil Foden, you say he played well. He should have had at least a hat-trick today.
No,
yeah, he played well.
You see, my thing is, his arguments for not, let's say, for maybe not wanting Cristiano is that, okay, Cristiano doesn't, he will mess with the way that the team operates because Pep wants his attackers to play in a very specific way. Lots of movement, and there's a way in which he wants them to vibe and he wants them to flow, which a 36-year-old Cristiano can't do. But at the end of the day, it's about winning, and the name of the game is scoring goals. And just having Cristiano there, that is a walking, talking game winner that you have in your team.
Pretty much. And when the way that City play football, I think Pep last season evolved. I think the point where Pep changed everything was when he played against Real Madrid in the 2020 under-16, where he had to go on the back foot. I think that's when he learned that sometimes that's the way to play football. I've always had the thing of, if you have talented attackers, you play defensively. If you have talented defenders, you play attacking. Because if you have a good defense, then there's no need to make a defensive system. They're going to win the 1v1s. If you have a good attack, like that, Messi, I've always said Valverde,
like Ramos and Varane.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you have that Barca attack, I think that Valverde is a genius for playing defensively, right? Because he was the only one that said, okay, hold on, I have Messi. What the hell am I doing playing attacking football if he's just going to score 1 goal? You know he's going to score, so as long as the defense is tight.
But you have to admit that City were the better team. City played well. City played a great game.
And that's where I'm going with this. City, they have a thing of, they have a lot of good attackers. They have very creative players. I think Pep last season realized after Leicester, if I play defensively, I am going to have a lot of success. If I play not defensively, but pragmatically, I make sure that there's no openings. That's why he played a DM in every single game, except for against Chelsea. In every single game, all 59 games before this Chelsea game, he played a DM. Because he wanted that solidity. That's what he learned last season. And now he's doing it again. You see how important Rodri has held. The guy stops the open goal, right? Yeah. So I think as long as he keeps adopting this, City, if they score 1, usually they will not concede, but except when there's a Salah. Like they've been solid this season, except against Tottenham. They only conceded 1 goal against Tottenham, and that was it. So that's where City's success will come this season. However, I think it's going to run out because they don't have someone that can finish. They don't have a Messi who's a creator and a finisher. They have a bunch of creators and nothing at the end.
Wait, hold on. Let me take this one. So from your boy, Live Hard and Die, man. Thank you for the dog, man. He says Ziyech is definition of done. Regarding this match, this is not Premier League level. This is just an open game. But Chelsea needs a clinical guy to match them. No. For me, I said no. Look, I said I agree. Like Ziyech, the guy is completely finished, man. No. I said regarding this, man, this is not Premier League. No, like for me, this was I think a great advert for the Premier League, man. I think it was a great advert for the Premier League, and I think this game became more open in the second half. First half, I felt was a bit tight. Second half, it then became a lot more open. Chelsea, Chelsea doesn't need a clinical guy. Chelsea just need a dribbler. They need a creator. They need someone with some imagination on the ball. Then they can do, because you have a finisher in Lukaku, potentially Mount and everything, but it's getting there. That's the issue. It's the delivery service that's the freaking issue, man. King Gabani, man, thank you for the dub. We need to reevaluate what playing better is. City. Let me say it again. All because City played better doesn't mean that they deserve to win. There are teams who play better and still lose. Like, football is about, can you score more goals than the opposition? So City played better because over the course of the game, they controlled the game. But you just playing better doesn't mean that you will win. Now, playing better gives you the best chance of winning, But all that matters is you win. So all that matters is when we have a chance, we put the ball in the back of the net. That's all that matters now. Umbani says, thank you. He says, when I see Salah today, Ziyech can't be African. Bro, look, man, Ziyech, the guy is finished, man. The guy's he's a flop. It's
is
over.
it Niang African?
Was that?
Is it Niang African?
I don't know I don't know who Niang is, man. Sorry, I don't know who that man is. Yes, society says that. Sorry, HH. The Salah v Hazard debate is long over, and Salah is the best player in the world right now. Look at this reactionary guy. Salah is what Neymar should have been for PSG. Relax. You see, this is a guy just getting too hype. Salah is amazing. He deserves his flowers and so forth. We don't need to go overboard with this Hazard slander, whose amazing goal was wrongfully denied, by the way, against Espanyol. We don't need to go overboard with this one. Relax, chill. Why do we have to shame someone to praise someone? We can just praise someone without shaming someone. Let's just praise this freaking dude. Salah is what Neymar should have been for PSG. No. What Neymar should have been for PSG is the best. Is literally the next superstar. So Neymar was supposed to be that next superstar. Someone. Let's relax. PSG Delta, bro. Talk to me about the game.
The Manchester City game.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen Manchester City really struggling without a striker this season. That's why they made a bid over 150 million for Harry Kane. Even though Harry Kane, it's been 7 games and he still hasn't scored for the Premier League yet. So I think next summer they're gonna go all in for Haaland. They can't score this season. They tried Jack Grealish as a false nine. It worked. They tried Sterling, it didn't work. So that's their problem. It's their finishing. That's what I said a few weeks ago. I think they should have went out for Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, you see him for Manchester United being a penalty box scoring. Look, if Cristiano Ronaldo had these chances that Jack Grealish had or Sterling, they're
100%.
probably the best team in the world.
They overpaid, man. I told you again. Like they overpaid.
Yeah.
They overpaid, man. They 100% overpaid for the freaking dude, man. It's like Grealish. I say Grealish is alright. He's good. He's not that good. He's not that good, man. It's like as simple as that. He's not that good. You know. Wait. So let me just get. I'm about to. So King of Planet says that. Don't try to use Salah. Don't try to use Salah to disrespect Hazard. Hazard was carrying CFC attack for years. I cannot see how they crucified Jesus Christ. Humans forget. Umbani, tell them what Zad did. Tell them what freaking Zad did, man. Tell them what Zad did, man. So sorry. PSG thingy. Continue, bro. Continue.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think it was a big mistake for Man City not to go in for Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, he was there for like 20 million. I think they should have went all out for him. They could have won the Premier League, big chance for the Champions League. You know, Cristiano Ronaldo, I've seen your videos. You said he's one of the best scorers.
Even if he doesn't fit the team, I've never seen a goal scorer like that, man. He's a goal scoring phenom.
I haven't either. I mean, he can score with both feet. He's very good in the air. You saw him versus Ireland. He could score from anywhere. That's their problem. They went to the season without a striker, and you can actually also see PSG struggling with that. I'm a PSG fan. We don't have a striker. We've seen Mbappe always coming to the right wing, the left wing. Neymar hasn't looked at himself, and Messi just creating and really just looking off. I think every team that wants to be successful, like Manchester City, they need a striker. I mean, yeah, that's the Manchester City problem. And with Liverpool, well, we've seen what Salah is doing right now. I think he's probably the best player in the Premier League right now. I mean, the goal he scored was extraordinary.
I think you can make that argument for like what the guy's doing is I mean, because again, like he didn't have an amazing performance throughout the game, but when he had to be big, he was big. Like when he had to say what's up, he said what's up. Your boy yesterday man says that HH, you're so disrespectful to Salah, bro. But also admitting the truth. You are literally underrating him. Salah is that dude. Neymar and Hazard could never.
I agree with the Hazard part.
Why do we have to bring someone down to raise someone up? I mean, because look, this is going to be the main topic on tonight's hangout. We're gonna have a real conversation about Salah on tonight's hangouts. But what I'm saying is that why do you need to bring someone down to praise someone? Salah, I said again, he's tier 1. I'm moving him up to tier 1. This guy, that was candidate for goal of the season. That was supreme, amazing. And I even said before he scored this goal, I said, and people are talking about, man, I think what Salah is doing right now can be comparable to what Cristiano and Messi is doing in terms of being clutch and being key. From a goal scoring tip, Messi as a player is a different planet. But on a goal scoring tip and specifically clutch G's, Salah should be mentioned in the same conversation with Cristiano and Messi now. You know.
Also, Chage, it's not only just his goals. You can see the system on it run. He went past João Cancelo and he put a really good ball in for Mane to make it 1-0 up. So he's not just a goal scorer; he's also a playmaker too.
What's it called? No. I mean, look, I used to just call him a main goal scorer, but I think I still feel Messi, Neymar, Hazard are overall better players. But I'm beginning to appreciate more of his overall game. Like, I think you can see more into his game rather than him just scoring. Your boy William Kovacic, who says, "Isn't Freddie Adu African?" Africa doesn't recognize Freddie Adu, bro.
Yeah, Kubo as well.
No. We don't recognize that guy. Leroy Rocks to the HH. Did you kick Core out of the hangout? Hashtag Cortax. Yes, I did. Because the guy was wanting to do a rant about Nagelsmann when this is a City Liverpool discussion, man.
Are we going to talk about it on the hangout tonight? Like Real, Espanyol, Bayern.
No. We're doing it all, man. We're doing it all.
No.
Bayern, everything. Because I just saw that Bayern lost to your boys Frankfurt, man. So, guys, look, man. Like, subscribe. Well, I'll see you guys back on the hangout tonight from 11 p.m. man. But all I've got to say is amazing game, superb game. Pep is hilarious, and Salah is that freaking dude, man.
Peace.